Hairstory. View source. Main page. Gallery. Transcript. Hairstory. Season. Episode. Segment. 2. 3B. 6. Main image. Title card. Episode overall. Segment overall. 35B. 70. Air date. March 22nd, 2025. International air dates. Expand. List of air dates. Written by Kent Osborne. Storyboard by Allison Gonzalez. Directed by Allison Craig. Episode guide. Previous. Next. Stranded. Lights out. Hairstory is the second segment of the third episode of the second season of Kiff. It is the 70th segment overall. Contents. 1 synopsis. 2 plot. 3 cast and characters. 3.1 voice credits. 3.2 appearances. For locations. 5 songs. 6 trivia. 6.1 continuity. 7 gallery. 8 videos. 8.1 in foreign languages. Synopsis. Kiff gets a haircut she hates. Plot. Wanting to switch up her normal Friday afternoon haircut routine and go to school with a fresh haircut for once, Kiff has asked Beryl to drive her to Harriet Trimble's Satisfaction Salon, which now accepts early morning appointments, for a 6 a.m. haircut. Kiff unexpectedly returns from her appointment after only 7 minutes, recounting that Harriet was multitasking and distracted by her children the entire time, barely paying Kiff any attention. Kiff looks at herself in the mirror, and despite looking the same as she always does, she feels that she has gotten a bad haircut. Beryl, who does not notice anything different, insists that Kiff looks fine and takes her to school, against Kiff's protests. At school, Kiff wears Beryl's sun hat to hide her bad haircut, but Miss Dear Teacher makes her remove it in class, along with another smaller hat underneath it. Nobody reacts to Kiff's exposed head, but Kiff insists to Barry, who also sees nothing different, that everyone is simply pretending not to notice her haircut. Eventually, Barry gives in to Kiff and places his backpack over her head, then excuses himself and Kiff from class, claiming they both need to use the restroom. In the playground, Barry proposes going back to the salon and asking Harriet to give Kiff a new haircut, but Kiff refuses, not wanting to come off as an entitled customer. While Kiff grovels over the situation, Barry privately hatches a plan to lift Kiff's spirits and calls up professional photographer Cam Lensington, asking him to pass by and pretend to spontaneously notice and compliment Kiff's haircut, then photograph her. Cam agrees to participate in the ruse for 20 nuts, but when he takes Kiff's photo, his camera's lens cracks, causing Kiff to run away in embarrassment. Cam realizes afterwards that he accidentally used his novelty joke camera instead of his actual camera. Kiff and Barry end up going to the salon, where Kiff reluctantly confesses her disappointment to Harriet. However, Harriet, who has been reviewing the salon's security camera footage from that day, says that she is actually glad Kiff returned. Harriet thanks Kiff for making her realize that early morning haircuts were a bad idea, noting that she saw in the footage that she was so out of it that morning that she never actually gave Kiff a haircut in the first place, failing to make contact with Kiff's hair and using her fingers instead of actual scissors. Harriet makes it up to Kiff by giving her an actual haircut, which Kiff loves. Afterwards, Barry, who has gotten a brand new hairdo courtesy of Harriet's children, has Cam visit the salon to take a proper photo of Kiff. The photo is spotlighted in the before and after customer highlights section of the Satisfaction Salon website, alongside a photo of Kiff before getting her haircut, where she looks exactly the same. Cast and characters. Voice credits. Kamiko Glenn as Kiff Chatterley. H. Michael Kroner as Barry Buns. Kent Osborne as Cam Lensington, Harriet Trimble, and Sweepy Steve. Dee Dee Magno Hall as Miss Dear Teacher. Lauren Ash as Beryl Chatterley. Appearances. Notable appearances. Minor appearances. Pictured. Kiff Chatterley. Barry Buns. Beryl Chatterley. Harriet Trimble, debut. Miss Dear Teacher. Cam Lensington, debut. Sweepy Steve. Locations. Tabletown. Chatterley Residence. Kiff Chatterley's Room. Satisfaction Salon. Tabletown Middle School. Songs. Emergence, written by Lucy Heavens and Brad Breek. Trivia. Opening sponsor, Mirror World. Continuity. Kiff's alarm clock plays the instrumental track for the song, So Chunky, from Friendship in the Time of Cheese Caves. A picture of the Chatterleys and Barry at Bannister Beach in Beach Day is seen at Kiff's bedside. The framed picture from the water fountain unveiling ceremony in Thirst to Be the First is seen hanging above the water fountain. Miss Dear Teacher discusses an event that seemingly resulted in the rise of trampoline insurance rates, which was previously alluded to in I Like to Move It. This event is said to have taken place almost 100 years before the Great Rubber Boom, and the notations BGRB, GRB, and AGRB are seen written on the whiteboard. Sneakle and Will.i.am are seen reading the book Top Jokes for Moms and Dads from Club Book. Gallery. Click here to view the gallery for Hairstory. Videos. In foreign languages. Frischer, Kiff, Disney Channel Polska. Expand. VE episodes. Categories. Community content is available under CCBY unless otherwise noted. Comments. Start a conversation. Sign in to share your thoughts and get the conversation going. Sign in. Don't have account? Register now. Tabletown Discord. Recent images. Explore properties. Fandom. Mutthead. Fanatical. Follow us. Overview. What is fandom? About. Careers. Press. Contact. Terms of use. Privacy policy. Digital Services Act. Global SIMAP. Local sitemap. Do not sell my personal information. Community. Community Central. Support. Help. Advertise. Media Kit. Contact. Fandom apps. Take your favorite fandoms with you and never miss a beat. Kiff Wiki is a fandom TV community. View mobile site. Search this wiki. Search all wikis.